Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and I have a question for you. Are you pulling your hair out in frustration because nobody's opting into your lead capture pages? Well, pay close attention because in this video I'm going to share with you 4 simple tips to skyrocket your squeeze page conversions. So get out a pad of paper and a pen and be prepared to take some notes. Now you need to understand with your squeeze page, what the #1 goal is to make sure your squeeze page is motivating your visitors to take action. We're not looking to make the sale right off the bat. What you need to understand when we're using a squeeze page and sales funnel is we are using it as a sifting and sorting mechanism where we want to identify the most targeted prospects. So what the sales funnel does, and we start with that squeeze page, is to get people to raise their hand to say, yes, I'm interested, and then we're going to guide them through the next steps. The goal is to get them to take the next step. So the first step before making a sale is they got to show interest. So that's what that lead capture page is going to do. We want them to raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested in learning how you're going to help me solve this problem. So when you're offering in a squeeze page, you want to be offering something of immense value that is going to solve a big problem that they have. Because if you have something that's going to solve their problem immediately, something they can immediately consume, that is going to build the know, like, and trust factor enough where they'll take the next step in wanting to buy something for you. Helpful? Well, let's talk about these 4 tips. So the first tip when you're looking at your squeeze page is you want to make the visitors do less work, meaning less is more. You only want to ask for the information you absolutely need, which is their name and their email address. Now, name can even be optional here. You see, the more information they provide, the lower your conversion rates, because most people, they really today are guarding their phone numbers, and they're not going to give their phone number out to anyone who they don't know, like, and trust. But they'll feel more comfortable giving away their email address. Now, if you're doing any type of paid advertising, whether you're doing solo ads or paid Facebook advertising, and you are asking for a phone number, you're going to be paying more for the ad because it's not going to convert very high, no matter how compelling the offer is. People, the more work you have them do, the less likely they're going to want to follow through. So only having the email right now is going to get, we want to start the conversations, okay? We want them just to raise their hand. And people will feel more comfortable giving away their email to you than a phone number. You'll be able to capture their phone number further down the sales process. So let's look at an example of a squeeze page here. And this would be something that is targeting a young family. And it says, young family retires from a multi-6-figure job last month and goes full-time in network marketing thanks to a simple 3-step Twitter formula on the next page. As you look here, all they have to do is enter their email address. So, and we also put in here, which is really compelling, this is a free service and no credit card is required to review the video. So people are going to feel more comfortable now just leaving their email to see how they can get leads on Twitter. Tip number 2, minimize navigation. You don't want to confuse your visitors. You want to keep the navigation clean. You don't want them scrolling down to find the opt-in form. You want to keep that opt-in form near the top. And all you should have on your lead capture page or squeeze page is the headline, the opt-in form, and the incentive offer, describing really briefly what they're going to be getting. Now, when we talk about above the fold, that is a term that they used in direct response advertising back in the day before internet, where people, when they would put advertising, where people would have to cut out the form to send in to get whatever product it was or free gift, they found that the highest response came when the form was placed near the top of the newspaper above the fold. So when you hear that and you hear the term above the fold, it means near the top of your screen. So let's take an example of another lead capture page here, which is all on one page. There's no scrolling down. And as you can see here, this is talking about using Facebook Messenger marketing. Over here is the whole incentive. So you're going to learn how to create your first messenger marketing campaign. There's going to be a PDF and video tutorial. It briefly outlines what's going to be in the training, and then an arrow leading them to right next to a big button that says download now. So when they click on it, they enter in their email address. It's all on one page, no scrolling down. So here's another tip for you: creating a compelling headline. Your headline needs to speak to your visitor and give them an incentive to want to leave their email address. Now, David Ogilvy, one of the godfathers of copywriting, said more, on average, 5 times as many people read the headline than they do the body. So think about it. When you go to like Sports Illustrated or CNN or Drudge Report, or even picking up a traditional magazine or newspaper, what do we tend to scan? We scan the headlines, and whatever headline captures our attention, that's where we're going to spend our time and read. So you really need to make sure that the headline that you are crafting must touch base on what's most important to your audience. What is their most pressing need? You shouldn't have a headline talking about your compensation plan or how much money people are going to make. A compelling headline states both the benefit and the problem that you are solving for your audience. So let's take an example of a squeeze page here. This is one that my friend Justice did. His lead magnet was showing how he fired his boss. He started his own home business. He was a waiter, and he decided that he was going to start his own home business, and he soon made enough money where he could go full-time. So what he did, and look, this is his squeeze page here, and it shows a video of him driving, and he's telling people he's going to go fire his boss. On the next page, it says, showing him firing his boss. So if you look up here, it says, caught on tape, ex-waiter fires his boss and is now living the dream. And then the subheadline is warning, what happens on the next page is every entrepreneur's dream, and yes, it can happen to you. Unedited and raw, viewer discretion advised. So when you look at this, that headline is really captivating, because how many of you would love to, how many of us dream of wanting to fire our boss? And he actually did it. So this is a very compelling headline where people are going to stop in their tracks and be like, yeah, I want to know more about how to fire my boss. So the last tip, don't reinvent the wheel. Study successful squeeze pages from other top earners. Who are they marketing to? What problems are they solving? And can you identify what the giveaway is? You may even want to opt in and see what their giveaway is and see their email follow-up sequence. There's so much you can learn from successful marketers because they leave clues. Success always leaves clues. That's what Tony Robbins says. So go in there and really study and apply those techniques, and you will see your conversions and getting more leads for your business grow. Did you find this video helpful today? Leave a comment and share. And all of the squeeze pages that you saw today in this training video come from this system that I use, that have done for you lead capture pages that are proven to convert, along with training that you don't have to create, that you can use to start building your list to get more leads, reps, and customers for your business. And if you want to see this exact system in action, this is the exact system that my friend Justice used to fire his boss. So if you actually want to see that video, as well as the system that he and I are both using to generate leads and sales for our business, all you need to do is go to drlisamthompson.com/fire your boss, and you can get all the information there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.